going on, people? This is Ken, gigging with Ken, and instead of playing music, we'll just talk about some gigs, gig life. What's happening with the gigs? Well, the gigs are coming back. I was away from gigs for about 6 months because I got a job, but then I got fired. So I'm back with the gigs. And it's been pretty busy subbing with these different bands, Filipino bands out here in SoCal, different ones, performing at restaurants. I just did one last night, and we're just back doing the gig thing again. It's just cool. And it's the same type of how's that? Look better? Look better? Yeah. So we're trying to look at the camera, trying to look here at the situation over here, stuff. But yeah, we're back doing gigs again and gigging. We're just gigging again, and it's fun to do them. Sometimes it sucks putting stuff in the car, trying to load your gear up in your vehicle and stuff, but it's part of the game. You gotta be loading gear up in the car. You gotta be sure you have all your stuff, cables, mic stands, make sure you have your songs ready. Like last night I was thinking that we were gonna do a certain song, and we didn't do it. I practiced on that song for a while. A song called "Jump" by Halen. It had this really special soul that I'd never really even heard. Because I know the song "Jump," but I never had to play it at a gig. I never really listened to the whole thing from start to finish. Like I never had to learn it. But I learned it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I learned it and didn't play it. And that's just one of the things that happen when you're doing gigs and stuff. Is sometimes you learn songs that you don't end up actually doing. So, but that's all right because I guess eventually we will do the song at some point. At least I got a head start on it. If somebody wants to sing "Jump," I know I put the time in to learn the solo. I even went to YouTube to find the tutorial on how to play the solo part. But I guess we ran out of time, which is cool because sometimes it's okay for a gig to end a little early because we were supposed to play last night till about 10:30. That's what it said on the program, whatever. But it was kind of like an older crowd, so the older crowds, they're not trying to hang around till 10:30. They're trying to go back home and go to sleep because they got to, do stuff in the morning or whatever. They can't hang like the younger people can. So we ended up just skipping that song and just doing something else. I wouldn't even do that, but I learned that I need to be able to switch to my clav faster because I have a clav in my keyboard. But the thing is, I couldn't find it fast. I was kind of fumbling trying to locate it. Like, where the hell is this clav at? Because we were going to do Superstition. But, yeah. And then we did Superstition. It felt weird because the way the speakers were positioned, I guess it had an impact on me being able to hear myself. Because the speakers were kind of positioned in front of us. Not directly in front, but on the side of the stage. more towards the front, not behind us. So it was difficult to hear what was going on. I couldn't hear myself sing at all. I don't know if it was just me that couldn't hear myself or the other singers couldn't hear themselves either. But, yo, it's okay. Because we got through the night. We got paid a little extra. And that's just some gig stuff for you right there. Very vague. The parking was weird. I went into this building. You got to park underground. It was downtown LA. You had, not really underground, but just one level down. And it was not clear on what to do once I got to the lobby. I didn't even know how to get to the lobby. I stayed in this one area, I guess one floor below the lobby, because to get to the lobby, which was one floor up, I needed to take the escalator. And I ran into that situation because they had these elevators that we were supposed to take to the 51st floor, but when I tried to access the elevator, I couldn't get in the elevator. You needed to have one of those things that gave you access to the elevator. So that was confusing at that point. It took some of the valet people to come in, and I had to stop one of the valet guys. Like, hey, how do I get to the 51st floor? And the guy said I need to go talk to security on the above, and I need to get a sticker, and they had my name on it, and I had to leave my gear down. I got the sticker, went upstairs, and we did our thing, man. And I sang a few songs. Everybody sang a few songs. It was a very formal event. I had to break out with the blazer and tie and all that stuff. But hey, man, we did what we had to do, and we kind of got out of there. So that's pretty much it, man. Just a quick video on some gigging with Ken. All right, peace.